So when we recognize depreciation, okay, we go depreciation expense. Say we did all this in one single year, okay, and then accumulated depreciation, okay, $50,000 credit. Okay, so now on our T account, okay, we've got accumulated depreciation, okay, it's sitting there for 50,000 for this one transaction only. Okay, so now when we want to sell it, okay, we're gonna have a debit of 50,000 to wipe out the accumulated depreciation. Okay, how much did we sell it for? Did we say?
It's 15, right?
Yeah, sold it for 15, so we would have got, yeah, cash, okay, for 15,000. Okay, and then we had a loss on disposal of 9, right? Does that equal what 74, 65, 74, okay? And then we can go equipment. $74,000, okay, and that gets rid of the equipment, so if we went equipment, okay, that's what we had, okay, 74,000 on the books, we wanna wipe it out. Okay, so now we're at 0, sold off the equipment.
Can I ask? Where 50,000 come from?
50,000 is get from where? Account depreciation 50,000 is.
Yeah,
How do you get it?
Yeah.
How'd we get accumulated depreciation?
Yes.
So that's what, yeah, so that's what we said the book value, okay, was 74,000, because that's, okay, what the initial purchase price was. Okay, again, this is kind of getting away from the statement of cash flows, but it's a good conversation. Okay, sold the equipment, originally cost $74,000.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what, we said it was sold for 15, okay, but we had a $9,000 loss. Okay, so that means that our carrying amount would have had to be, okay, 15,000 sold, okay, and then carrying, or sorry, loss was 9,000. Okay, so that means our carrying amount, okay, would have been $24,000. Okay, so this is what, this question's pretty complicated because, again, our book value, we paid 74,000, now we're saying it's only worth 24,000. Okay, the only way to bring it down would be through like depreciating it over the years. So our accumulated depreciation has to be the difference between our book value and our carrying amount. Okay, so that's where we get, yeah, the depreciation and then the accumulated depreciation. Yeah, sure.
But the depreciation expense is 25,000 on the income statement.
Yeah, so that's just for this year, right? So this would have been for however long we've owned the asset for. So it might have been, this might be accumulated depreciation over, say, 5 years. It doesn't tell us how long we've owned the asset. So that's what this, kind of a bad journal entry because there should be maybe, say, 10,000 each year. So that's why you wouldn't see the full amount on the income statement this time. Okay.
So that's a permanent account, accumulated depreciation.
Yeah, it stays
Until
there, yeah,
you sell it.
until you sell it, exactly, yeah. Depreciation expense, that's temporary because it's only on the income statement. Okay. If that made no sense, that's okay, I think we'll get to that chapter, okay? But anyways, long story short, that's how we get to, would have had to have a purchase for 144, okay, and then we recognize the sale of the equipment. We got 15 grand for it, so the cash comes in at 15. Okay. Any more questions? Okay, thanks for helping me work through that because I was looking at that, like, I did the questions and then I was looking at like at 11 o'clock and I was like, wait a minute, like where's the difference come from? So yeah, it's accumulated depreciation. Okay, so cash flows from financing. And this one's fun too. Am I good if I erase this?